Again, you often see the wide man drift inside to allow the fullback to make the run out wide, and it can just throw the opposition off kilter.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. And that's aimed into the middle. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Yamal. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Quick look, then plays it in. And he takes a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Xabi Alonso clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He's beaten the last man. Tries to pass it through. Shot, surely! He's scored!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bellingham. Great chance! He's scored! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've got...
It's a mighty effort! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A case now of complete control.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
He's a sharp little ball here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gullit! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! A finish right from the top draw. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. So that goal then.
I love the technique in that finish. There was a concentration to keep it down.
It's become a case of men against boys. Well, goes for a shot! It's in! And he is just ripping it up!
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Clinical, just clinical. What a game this is turning out to be for him.
This is such a dominant performance. The defence are sick of the sight of him, but he doesn't look finished just yet.
Argentina are having a ball here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Yamal. Oh, well played. Crosses it in. There's the header! They've done it! It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
England grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Oh, that's great feat. He's picked his way through. And here's Kane. Oh, shooting chance! Keeper is right behind it.
Kane really looked sharp out there. That first touch, sensational.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ribery is wide and looking to get onto this. Pedri. Oh, that was vital. That's an imaginative pass. And that pass just didn't quite work. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Now that's well seen too. Rijkaard. That's a little off target. Thuram. And it's Bellingham. No luck with that dink over the top. Hakimi. Yamal. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Gullit. He's looking wide. Fires it in low. Oh, it's gone in!
That can happen to anyone. It's truly, truly unlucky for him, but it's just the way it is.
Argentina got some help from Lady Luck there. They all count. That's a delicate pass. And he's had it nicked away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Staggering, just staggering. Not in their wildest dreams would they have expected a half-time scoreline like this.
Well, I think it's pretty much ideal so far, Peter. They won't be happy about conceding, but other than that, it's been really plain sailing.
Argentina have run riot in the first half, and barring a miraculous comeback, they have done the job already. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's in on goal. Decent chance! Brilliant from Pedri! He's got himself an absolute peach. They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
And here's Kane. Rui Costa. Gullit. Rummenigge. And here's Yamal. Knocks it into space. Rui Costa receives it in a wide position. Now it's Rashford. And this is Xabi Alonso. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. And the pass is intercepted. Ribery. Rashford. Played in. Tries to get it clear. He's played it back. Looking to play him in. It's played through for him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
The attendance for this match was 96,628.
Nicely shoots! Well, he's kept it out. That's a great save.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Substitutions taking place.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Cruyff with the short one. Bellingham play. Oh, smashing header! He's got a goal! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's...
And Cruyff! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Argentina still have the cards to affect this game. Rashford. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that looks a decent ball. Tries to play it through. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, cracking. There's the shot! And it's in! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Contra Argentina.
Every game feels like a special one in Buenos Aires, even more so perhaps in this neighbourhood of Núñez, famously inhabited by a true heavyweight of South American football, River Plate. We have already started here.
It's always a pleasure to see Paolo Maldini take to the pitch.
So would say anyone who understands the defender's art.
Well, bias comes easy for me when we talk about one of the greatest pros. He exudes calm, elegance, intelligence, an Italian giant.
Stood up well to him there. Can he spark a counter here? Great ball if he can get there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And here's Zola. Defending of the desperate variety. What has ended up in no man's land. And this is Zola. Nice control. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Araujo defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Pinches it off him. Well, they can break here. And it's Gullit. And there's green grass ahead of him. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Bellingham gets into some space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Pedri with the short one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Great vision. That is a brilliant interception. And he's gone looking for safety. Gullit does really well there. He is strong. Gullit. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vieira. Ribéry. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Ribéry will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. So it is still 0-0. Now, can they get him away? Araujo gets across to intercept that. And it's Bellingham. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. He's a sharp little ball here. Messi is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Chance, surely! Ruud Gullit! Beyond special! What a player! About as smooth as it gets. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Messi making good progress on the right-hand side. Ribéry. Gullit.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Gullit. Nicely shaped cross. And that's another good win of the ball. And this is Ribéry. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Oh, delightful ball. Oh, that's fabulous. And it's a corner. Corner number 2 then. Pedri goes short. Now it's crossed into the middle. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, nicely intercepted. Nicely weighted ball. Shot a goal! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
And the defence was completely beaten then. Exploiting that space in behind has proven very effective for them in this game. It's good stuff.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. And they can counter here. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And here's Pedri. That is good strength. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. So your views on the first half?
Okay, they got hit with that one sucker punch, but I don't think there was much wrong with their overall approach. I think the boss needs to give his team a lift during the break, and they should still be quite buoyant.
Argentina happy to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 11. Entrará al campo.
And we're off again.
Número 10. Se está
Argentina
realizando un
carrying
cambio.
a one-goal lead. Messi, a player who needs no introduction. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, well played, well played. And the pass is intercepted. Thinks about... And Hullet! They've done it! They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Just way, way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Argentina grab the equaliser and... He's having a shot! Goal! Argentina! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
And it's Vieira. Argentina appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
He cuts out the supply.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Hullet takes control of it and he's on the move.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. Oh no, this does not look good.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 13. Número 22.
Nedved
Número
passed somewhat off
15.
target. He's
Número
got away.
9.
Shoots! And yes, it's there! 2 up now, and they are cruising. It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that, though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Argentina take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Delivered with swing. Rummenigge. Rummenigge! It's loose now. Oh, it's fallen kindly here. It goes to show he is human after all.
Argentina certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Cambio.
Couple of changes then in quick succession. De Jong. Sola. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Oh, such a clever touch. Oh, that was vital. Deftly away. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Howson. Nedved. He can get that clear. Now it's Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Wow. Tries from distance. Oh, nearly, but not quite. Takes a shot. What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Well, no goalkeeper would keep that out. It really was a bullet.
Well, that was hit with genuine ferocity. You just don't stop those, Peter.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Looking for the run.
Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
And here's Zola. And he thumps it clear. Nicked it back promptly.
They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
And that has been clubbed away.
Argentina really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
In the end, they found themselves penned in,
Se van a
nowhere
jugar
to
4
go.
minutos de compensación.
Rummenigge. Time added on, 4 minutes. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. And now the breakaway. That has not gone well. Thuram pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. And here's Zola. That's very neat. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. And there goes the final whistle. Argentina can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.